Hey everybody. So I want to talk about pain. Um, I mean, for some of you who've been watching me for, I don't know, over 6 months, y'all know, or at least I hope I've shared videos about, I don't know how long ago, it wasn't probably 6 months, probably like 4 months ago, where I could literally, I was crying. Just waking up, I would cry because I couldn't find enough motivation inside myself to get out of bed and do anything. I literally was essentially bedridden. Um, and I couldn't find it within myself to really do much about it. That's exactly why I brought myself to detox, and that in itself was difficult. But I at least knew that I had a desire not to feel like this anymore. Like that was my main MO, and I think that's been. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's hard to say because you never know what's gonna happen in the future. But like that moment, like that whole area, and I mean, it was dark. I mean, it was one of the darkest. It's dark. I don't think I've ever rock bottom. I'd say that's probably the closest to rock bottom that I've ever really felt. Is like literally not even having enough mojo to get out of fucking bed, to feel completely helpless in my ability to change my life. Like I was in that state of mind not fucking 4, 5, 6 months ago. So I know what it's like to be completely consumed by pain. And to have no hope and to feel like everything's fucking horrible and to go to sleep feeling horrible only to wake up feeling horrible and to go through your whole day feeling horrible. Um, I know what that's like. I do. Uh, and I'm not there anymore. I'm in a different spot now. And it's the common denominator is the work. Like that's the only thing that changes it. Is like, and it's like when I look back at myself, like I wasn't doing nothing with my life. I was not entertaining. I was not working on anything I truly really loved. I was just fucking getting fucked up and doing work when I had to work, but it was only just to pay for my getting fucked up. So it was just like this endless cycle of repeat of just working to get fucked up, working to kill myself. I was really just working a job to perpetuate my own self-destruction. This is how I lived for almost 20 years, and I'm just now getting out of it. It's literally been that cycle of working just to pay for my own self fucking destruction. It's insanity, and I know a lot of people are stuck in that cycle today. Um, and so I know very well what it's like to be consumed with nothing but fucking pain and misery and hate and just horrible fucking feelings of shit and sadness. And then you get angry and oh man, it's horrible. It's really hard to get out of too. Like, and it's the problem with like when you're there, like telling somebody, oh, it'll get better. It's like, no, 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 no. Like when you're really stuck in that spot, like this is what I've seen people say, like, oh yeah, but when you're at rock bottom, like you appreciate the little things. It's like, nah, that's not real rock bottom. Like real rock bottom is when you don't even care about like the goodness that comes your way. Like that's the real dark shit. Because then you're like, is it even possible for me to feel joy or pleasure or positivity ever again? And from that perspective, from that state of being, it was near impossible for me too. And I'm still working on getting over that. But again, the key word is work. And things have started to change because I've decided to. I wake up every day, start and we're working on the project, and I pretty much work throughout the whole fucking day until around 7 or 8 at night when I eat my dinner, and then I drink my tea and I go to sleep. So all I do from fucking when I wake till I go to bed, just about, unless I decide to take in some time off, but this seems to be working very well, but it requires a lot of work. You literally got to dedicate yourself from when you wake up to when you go to bed, doing things that you love, that are positive, that are helping other people, that's helping yourself also. Like, because if everybody is an extension of you, then when you help somebody else, you're also helping yourself. And it doesn't have to be like, it can be little things like even just being an ear for people to hear, or helping out with some type of chore that that needs to get done that maybe is being procrastinated or somebody else is having an issue with, or picking up garbage whenever you fucking see it. I don't know, or talking to somebody on the street or helping out a homeless person. Like, there's so many ways to help out. Um, and I do these things on a daily basis. I don't share with you, I don't show you guys because I don't like doing stuff like that. It doesn't feel right. But doing things like that, that's why, I mean, that's what the word is all about. It's the truth. That's what I've always said. That's why I know it's the absolute truth. And it's an energetic formula. If you put in that good work, it will come back to you. It's a guarantee. That's what I've witnessed. That's what everybody else says too. Anybody else that's been through shit knows this is what you got to do. You got to do the good work. You can't, there's no other way about it. You got to do the good work. And you got to be able to do it when you don't feel good. That's the real kicker, because especially coming out of that depression and that shittiness, like, you're going to have to deal with not being okay and continuing to work while not feeling good. There's no easy way to put it. That's why if you can find a partner, or if you can find people in your life that can help at least be an example, or help to, help guide you, help, go with you, walk together, or whatever it is, and, to do these things, it can be really beneficial, but you have to want to do it. You got to want to make that choice to try and do something different. That's what it came to me at that point. I just knew I was tired of the state I was in. I was tired of it. I didn't want to go back there. I knew it was not the answer. It was not solving anything. I'm not feeling good. And I know that it's possible to live a life and enjoy it, to feel good about life. Like, I know that's a possibility. And so it's like, I'm the thing keeping in my way. Like, we can be our greatest enemy and we can be our greatest hero. You got to make that choice. So you got to start acting in accordance with what you want. What do you want your life to be like? What type of a life do you want to live? What type of a life do you want to share, with your potential partner, or with your children? What type of a life do you want to give them? The seeking the pleasure, and I know this too well, I'm definitely a pleasure seeker, and it's fucking intoxicating as shit, and it literally is intoxicating. It will intoxicate you. Too much pleasure, especially that wrong type of fucking colorful pleasure, is bad. It has to be, because if it wasn't, then we would all just be running around getting fucked up and doing stupid shit all day long, and nothing serious would get done. No good work would get done. The harmony would not be in harmony. It takes work in order to maintain that harmony. Same thing with the individual as with the collective. So, and again, it's like, it's all a sign. Everything that's happening with the individual and the collective is a sign of what we need to do. The pain is here as a signal to tell you to stop doing something. Like, it's telling you something. There's a message there, and everybody's pain is different. So it's like, it's up to you to figure out what that pain is telling you. But when you let the pain overwhelm you, then you're letting it control you, and then you're really fucked, because then you're just going to continue to be in pain, because the pain has now overpowered you. But the only way you get over that pain is if you embrace it and listen to that pain, and then you start to gain. If you listen, which would include you, like, taking heed to the messages that are coming to you, the ways that you need to change your ways and grow into something new, therefore gaining from the pain. So, sorry, man, I'm a little tired. Still a little foggy-headed and shit, but I just had to get that out there. All right, I love you guys. I'll take care. Bye.